It's them again. Again, with the chanting every month without fail. Over and over. It isn't even a pleasant tune. At least in churches, there's some kind of melody to it. Even if it is a little boring. Come to think of it, compared to this, I'd take drunken sports fans chanting before these creeps. They do realize that the point of a summoning spell is to establish a connection, right? Not annoy me into doing something to make them shut up. Fine. I can't handle any more of this. I'll just make the lights flicker or something. That'll do the trick. Yep. There they go. I sure hope it was worth it for something you could achieve with a dodgy light bulb. Well, it seems to have done the trick, at the least. Wait. That's strange. It feels less empty around here than normal. What is it? Where is it? What have they done? I swear if I have an infestation around here, I will bring about the most cataclysmic event this reality has ever... Oh. I see you. And who might you be? Human? Why do I ask? Because the fate that befalls you next will be greatly influenced by your answer. A sacrifice? Are you kidding me? They did it again? Ugh. Why can't those creeps get it through their skulls? I want nothing to do with them! I've tried not answering, setting fire to the buildings they perform rituals in, and even driving some of them mad. Is that truly not enough for them to realize that maybe, just maybe, I want to be left alone? Oh, obviously, I don't blame you, little one, but I am very frustrated right now. Not to mention that now they're dragging other people into their nonsense. I mean, think about it. Not only have they inconvenienced me, obviously killed you, but think about the grief of the people who knew you. Not to mention the mess they're inevitably going to leave behind, because are they gonna clean that up? I don't think so. God, they're so frustrating. I can tell you're still uneasy. Would it help you to have a face to put this voice to? Yes. I see. Ah, yes. This should suffice. Where did I come from? You must understand, I've been here the whole time. I still am, in fact. What you're looking at right now is merely a fraction of me. Like you offering a finger for a child to hold. Well, Witnessing all of me would fracture your tiny mind. My existence is a step up from what you're used to perceiving. Is that so? Then, little one, try something for me. I would like you to imagine a fourth dimension. You can't do it, can you? As to be expected, you could ask a stickman from one of the many drawings you will have made across your lifetime to imagine a third dimension and receive much the same response. That is why I cannot show myself to you in my full form. It would destroy your mind, fracture your perception of reality, leaving you a babbling mess. And trust me, neither of us want that. So, what I wanted to ask you, face to face, is, how did they get you? I mean, they aren't exactly the sharpest knives in the block. Or, you know, a certain someone's stomach. I mean, look, that one's already passed out. You clicked on an ad for a spiritual experience? I see. And, you didn't start to find things a little suspicious once you saw the robes? Or when they turned off the lights and started chanting in Latin? You didn't want to be insensitive. Trust me, I don't think they have a sensitive nerve in their brains. I think you would have been fine. Oh, look. That one just noticed their shoes aren't tied. Ugh. These are the people representing me on Earth. But yes, moving on. What next? They knocked you out in the dark, tied you up, and then did it? I see. Well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to get out of this. Don't mistake this for insensitivity, human. I feel sorry for you. Really, I do. But I'm just confused why they think I want this. I don't get anything from you being here. Again, no offense. I'm sure you are lovely company, truly. But it's not like I'd get any kind of significant life force from you. It'd be like... I'm trying to think of a comparison point here. Imagine a single grain of rice. Now cut that in half. And then... just throw that whole mental image away because it's barely relevant and doesn't even begin to portray how little your life force would sustain me. I sense I'm not doing much to raise your mood right now. Perhaps we should change the subject. Who am I? Well, again, I cannot tell you my true name in a way you would understand, let alone replicate. But I am what some amongst your kind would refer to as an Eldritch being. For the most part, I simply attempt to watch your reality. The chaos, the emotion. It's all so entertaining. Living for billions of years makes the predictable torturous. Watching your little lives gives me reprieve from that. Any day you could find love, win a lottery ticket, or meet your untimely demise. Simply down to chance. And it's that finality of those lives which makes you so interesting. When dealing with an immortal, you know they are going to accomplish everything they wish to. They have as much time as they need to slowly work towards each and every one of their goals. But you have such limited time. You scramble to accomplish everything you can, changing your minds, taking risks, all at that chance to get another thing done in your allotted time. It's refreshing to me. And it's why it makes me so frustrated when my followers cut those lives short for my sake. The cult? Well, you see that fat one with the beard? Yes, him. That one once dreamt of me and decided to dedicate his life to worshipping me. Lies. He's just interested in the influence it gives him. It's disgusting. It's like having a stalker that won't stop throwing rocks at your window until you show your face to make them go away. Believe me, I have tried everything I can think of to rid myself of them, but nothing works. How did he dream of me? Dreaming is an interesting state of being. Your conscience passes into an in-between, no longer in the material world, but not yet into the beyond. And that is the same gap that I reside in. Just watching. But it cuts both ways, and sometimes, very rarely, someone sees me. Unfortunately for me, it was him. Eventually, he got together his little cult, and they've been harassing me ever since. I'm only sorry you've also been caught up in this now. Wait a second. Those eyes. I've seen those eyes before. We've met. No, human, I don't expect you to understand. This isn't something you can explain with words. I'm going to have to read you. Yes, I said read. You're all an open book to me. I see. I was correct. We've been here before. Or at least, your soul has. The eyes are very telling. A window into the soul. But after reading you, we've met before. In one of your past lives. What a twist of fate. Like I said, chaos and unpredictability. Entertain me. I am only sorry that you were not able to live this life to the fullest. But perhaps the next. Yes, next. As pleasant conversation as you are compared to what I'm used to, you cannot stay here. However, as compensation for what has been done to you, I will offer you a choice over your reincarnation. Human, animal, male, female, big, small. Those traits will be yours to decide. An opportunity not normally granted to those who pass naturally. So, little one, what kind of life would you like to live next?